everyone, happy Saturday to everybody. I thought that I'd come on and show you a quick recipe for some tacos. We're going to make some spinach mushroom tacos. I already got the mushrooms cut up, the spinach, we got some onion, garlic, fresh mint, parsley, and some ground turkey. Now I make my own taco seasoning, but you can buy a packet of seasoning. That's how I first started. And these are my taco seasonings, and we use a 1/4 cup of water. Now, when I brown my meat, everybody knows I do not use oil. So we're going to use one of the things for that I had for taco seasoning. So I made that. Just throw it in there. And we're going to get some Worcestershire and lemon juice. So we're going to use a tablespoon of lemon juice. Man. There, didn't want to open. And you can use 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire. Hope everybody's having a blessed. You can measure it out. I don't, but I pretty much know because I've done it quite a bit. And then we're going to brown our meat. Then we'll throw it. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can actually do fresh mushrooms and fresh spinach. I've done that, but I wanted something different this time, so I said I'm going to cook the vegetables. And I hope everybody worked out this week. I hope you guys stayed healthy. I'm just tired. I had a long work week, and then I'm also going to come on later and show you a great loaded mashed potato recipe that's pretty good, and we're going to eat all week. And if people would like the recipe, I can give it to you. My recipe for this thing is pretty wild, but it's a great taco recipe. I've had people try them and they loved them. I use chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, poppy seed, ground cumin, tarragon, seasoned salt, sea salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, and Hungarian paprika. It's unique, but it's got a great flavor to it. That's what people like about it, and that's what I thought was really cool. And I would use a teaspoon of each. Again, I don't measure, but I'd say a teaspoon and just season the taste. That's what I do. And I really like that this here is actually, there's not going to really be anything to drain off, which is really good because I really don't want to drain anything off. I want the meat to be seasoned from the lemon juice and the Worcestershire to make it a nice flavor along with the taco seasoning. I did good on my workouts this week. Got them all in and did some good reps this week. I didn't get yelled at, which was a good thing. When you get yelled at, it's usually because you're not doing something right, and I gotta really, really pay attention and concentrate. Sometimes I stand there thinking, okay, and I say pray to God and the angels to help me, because sometimes I want to get perfect, because I get tired of not getting perfect reps. Yeah, when I did this the last time, I decided, I'm not doing that. I'm actually going to put the vegetables and cook them this time. And the reason for that is because I like the fresh, but I had fresh this week, fresh spinach, fresh mushrooms and stuff with my chicken, and I wanted to cook them this week. And then I'm going to show you guys a great mashed potato loaded casserole with different veggies in it, and it's pretty good. And you just boil the veggies, so I'll get all the vegetables cut up and stuff. But this one here, you'll like because it's super easy. And it makes 12 1/4 cup servings. And the reason I don't give the tortilla shell count is because everybody uses different types of tortillas, and each tortilla package has a different calorie count. So that's why I don't do that. But for this mixture here, it'll be 52.92, 52.92 for calories, 1.89 for carbs, fat is 3.03, and protein is 7.87. Then we're going to turn it here. I'll show you. Let me just throw our veggies in and we're going to cook for a minute or two. You have a perfect okay, so let's go back to this thing. I'll show you. I have my kitchen. My landlord redid my kitchen, which is great. Helps us out when we're cooking here. See, as you can see, we won't get much off. Again, we're only getting off the juice and stuff that I put on. So, that. Alrighty. Back over to the thing. One day we'll get a real hammer here. So now, what we're going to do is add our mushroom. Then we're going to add our seasoning. Yeah, I want my veggies cooked this time. And this is what I like about it. It's easy. I wanted something this weekend that wasn't going to take a lot of time, you know, in this week where I'm not going to have to spend a lot of time cooking. I can just heat it up. This on here. So I end up making 2 bowls full of my seasonings, and then that way it's got the right seasoning flavor that we want. We're going to add a little bit of water. And we're going to have a great taco spinach. It doesn't take long to cook. That's the nice thing. Oh, and it smells good. Put the lid on it, let it cook for a few minutes, and then look, we got a great meal. And I looked at the packages the other day for the tortilla shells, and I couldn't get over the different prices. And not only that, just the different calorie count for each one. So I was like, wow, you know, if you're going to do that, I can't really give you the calorie count because I don't know what you're going to use. And so that's why I use these. This is what I buy. Right here. And you can have 2 of them for 100 calories, 21 in carbs, 2 in protein, and 1 calorie in fat. So that's not too bad. And those are white tortilla corn chip. The white tortilla, they're out of corn. And then I look at the flour ones, but the flour ones you don't get as many, and it was like, no. And I take the smaller ones, but that's okay for me. If you want to make the bigger ones, that's fine. Just, you know, adjust the calories accordingly. And that's what I tell people. When I give a recipe, I change it. Just like my taco seasoning, I throw poppy seed in it. I use Hungarian paprika instead of regular paprika, you know. And again, it just is how it works, you know. Each person does their own stuff. Look at that, how nice that looks. And I used to buy, when I first started, before I figured out how to do seasonings and stuff, I would actually buy the packages like by McCormick. So I'm not ashamed to say I did that. And I just, the calorie count. Well, when you have some of the things and it's like, okay, there's a little bit of calories in that packet. Well, on my packet, on my stuff, there's not. You know, like on my seasonings, you look at the back of the container, it's like 0 calories. Okay. And when I did that, I was like, oh, okay. And then I started having people, like my sister and everything, grandma 15, excuse me, and stuff. They were like, let's try it, you know. And I started taking stuff up at home when I'm home and have people trying it, and they're like, hey, Elvira, this tastes really good. So I was like, oh, okay. And like I said, last week I had fresh spinach and fresh mushrooms, and I thought, okay, this week, rather, I'm going to cook them. And I've done them fresh in the taco, but I want them cooked this time because I want something different. I want the flavor there. And that's why I did that, because I want the flavor in the vegetables. And that's why I did that. And again, the calorie count is 52.92. Carbs is 1.89. Fat is 3.03. And protein is 7.87. So, can't beat that. And you got it, and that's what I liked about it. It was like, oh, okay, it'll be fresh, but yeah, everything is cooked, and I can just heat it up, and that's what I do during the week. Is I'll heat it up and have me a nice meal, you know. And that's what we have for lunch and supper all week. I'm also gonna make a casserole that I'll show you guys. Look at how that looks. So, yeah. Can't beat it, and it's done. And I can put it in a bowl now and let it cool, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator, and I got a nice meal for supper all week. And I'm gonna come back with a side dish. I'm gonna taste it too, because I haven't tasted it. I want to see what it tastes like. And it's super easy. That's what I liked about it. I was like, okay, we're gonna do something super easy this week. A taco seasoning. It has a great seasoning. Really good. And there you have it. A nice, quick and easy taco. Something that's healthy. It's not going to give you, like me, I have to watch it because I can really get it gives me some problems, and I don't. And that's why I made taco seasoning like this, because it's for some reason this taco seasoning works great for me. And since other people like it, I thought perfect. And there you have it. A nice taco mushroom spinach filling. And again, the calorie count is 52.92. Carbs is 1.89. Fat is 3.03. And protein is 7.87. And I'll be back in a little while with a mashed potato vegetable casserole. God bless everyone, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. See you soon. Bye.